Breaking right now, former President Trump is on his way back to New Jersey. His plane left Miami a short time ago after he pleaded not guilty to 37 criminal charges. A grand jury indicted him for his handling of classified documents at Mar-a-Lago. Thank you for joining us. I'm Amanda Hall.
And I'm Nicole Gabe in for Russ McCaskey. Now we are going to head right out to our Wink News anchor, Russ McCaskey, who has been at the federal courthouse in Miami all day. And Russ, now that Trump has left the courthouse and is headed to New Jersey, are you still seeing any supporters or protesters out there?
Well, things have really quieted down since the hearing ended, and of course now that the sun is beginning to set as well. Still a few people out here, but not very many. Of course, all the important action happened up on the 13th floor of the courthouse behind me here, but we can tell you outside all day long there was a beehive of activity. The crowd started gathering early this morning, and then they stayed all day long, even though this is one of the hottest days of the year here in South Florida. Of course, it's a history-making day, first time that a former president has ever been indicted or arraigned on federal charges in a federal courtroom. And we asked people on both sides of the issue, both for and against former President Trump. We said, do you think he'll get a fair trial right here in South Florida? And this is what they had to say.
We'll have to wait and see. Okay? The jury here, they convicted him here. Not convicted him, indicted him actually. Okay? So hopefully we get a fair trial.
I don't know, but we're going to push it and we're going to fight for it because we never give up. We never surrender.
Kind of interesting that neither side really had a definitive answer for that, but we do know that it will be a jury here in South Florida that will decide this case once and for all. And we also know that when this case goes to trial, there'll be just as many people outside the courthouse grounds then as there were today. Want to continue our coverage right now, bring in CBS reporter Chelsea Jones. She has more on what happened in and outside the courtroom today.
Former President Donald Trump stopped at a Miami area restaurant following his arraignment on felony charges.
We have a country that's got nothing but problems. We're a nation in decline, and then they do this stuff.
Earlier, a lawyer for the former president entered a plea of not guilty to all 37 counts. He is accused of illegally retaining classified documents, storing them at his Mar-a-Lago home, and conspiring to hide them from the government after it subpoenaed him to get them back.
What we are witnessing today is the blatant and unapologetic weaponization of the criminal justice system.
We want Trump! We want Trump!
Supporters and protesters brought their opinions of the case.
This whole country has been brainwashed.
Sad day in America.
While this is one of several investigations into Trump, this is the first time the Justice Department has brought charges against a former president. In announcing the indictment Friday, special counsel Jack Smith maintained the case is not politically motivated.
We have one set of laws in this country, and they apply to everyone.
Trump, who is the current frontrunner for the Republican presidential nomination, has seen his poll numbers go up since his indictment. Chelsea Jones, CBS News, Miami.
Now, former President Trump is on his way now to his golf club in New Jersey. He's expected to meet with supporters there. The campaign continues. He is expected to make a speech. We'll have more about what he has to say about everything that happened here earlier today. Coming up tonight on Wink News at 10 and 11. For now, Russ McCaskey reporting live from Miami.